All right, awesome. So you've got a Promethean distance learning bundle, which is kind of awesome for distance learning, but it's kind of awesome for in-person learning too. I just want to show you how to put it together and set it up so that you can use it simultaneously with your Promethean board so that you can support kids in your room and outside your room at the same time. So in your bundle, you'll get a tripod. It's a pretty awesome tripod actually. An extension, USB cord, a little camera holder thing with a washer. Keep the washer, that's important. And then a webcam. It's just a webcam. So to put it all together, if you want to zoom in, that'd be awesome. Just please remember to put the washer there. It's going to help it to hold on well. And then you just kind of push it there and just screw it here with the little thing on the bottom. Okay, perfect. So with that washer, it made it really tight and it's not going to come off this. And then I just open this clip, slide it in, and bingo. I will say make sure that you point the lens forward away from the little handle. That will help. Now this is super adjustable. You've got the legs can go up and down, and I'm going to leave it low just for this, but you can even adjust it with this little knob. This can be loosened. You could point it all over the place. The goal is going to be, we want to take a picture of not just ourselves, but we want to show the Promethean board. So it kind of simulates when a kid is in your classroom sitting in their desk, they can see you and they can see the Promethean board at the same time. So they get all the benefits. Let's take a look at how we'll connect this, okay? I already have it. I have another one here that's already set up that we're going to look at. You can see all I did is I take the USB cord and I connect it to the Chromebook. Now this Chromebook doesn't have a USB output thing, so I had to use an adapter, but yours will probably just plug right in. That's really all you have to do. There's no software, nothing like that. Now I have these all connected. I've got 3 pieces of equipment that we need to focus on. The first piece of equipment obviously is the Promethean board. Now I am open in the OPS, and you can see here that I have installed the Google Meet app. That's really important because what we're going to do is we're just going to have a Google Meet meeting with ourselves. The second piece of equipment is what we just put together, the camera on the tripod, and the third piece of equipment is a Chromebook. So if we take a look here, we're just going to go ahead and go to Promethean test video. I just made a meeting, so I'm going to join it, and I have invited a student whose account's up here. I mean, you could join with yourself twice, but you could see here now, like this is where I want to adjust. I'm like, do I want to get closer? I don't really need like all this junk at the bottom and whatnot. So maybe I'm going to come a little closer, and it's great to turn this Chromebook so when I'm going to put it over here, so when I'm teaching, I can see what's on the screen, like what the kids are seeing, but then I can also see obviously what I'm doing, right? So you can see, boom, now you see Lisa's there too, right? So it's great because you can see the people and you can see the Promethean board. So the next thing I want to do, this is really useful because you could actually record every single lesson you do. That way if a kid's sick or something, you have this preserved. You could record every lesson and you could just put it up on your Google Classroom, or make a series of lessons, however you want to preserve it. If you were in secondary and like a kid's going to a baseball game or something, nobody ever has to miss your class again. Okay, so here we go. I just clicked on the little shapes and that says activities, and then I'm just going to click on record, and bingo, that is starting a recording of this screen here, which will be the Promethean board and myself. So here I go. I'm going to open up my Google Meet app, and you can just swipe up to see meetings that are scheduled. So I had invited this student, so here we go. Let's see what happens. Let's join the meeting. Okay, we're back. So I had to adjust things a little bit. I actually moved the camera a little bit closer so that we could get a bigger shot of the Promethean board. So I guess that kind of shows we want to play with that a little bit. We now have it looking like this, right? And we're there looking at that. We don't have to present or anything, but like, let's say I start doing my lesson on cats. You could see that the kids could see me, and the kids could see the cat lesson, and we're like, look, cats are great, especially when they turn evil and they have red eyes, you know, and it's like Halloween time cats. This is a really interesting lesson, and now everybody's seeing things, and I could use the pencils, I can use all the tools, I could show websites. We can do anything on the Promethean board, and whatever I'm doing is going to be shown here. You know, it's going to be shown here, but the kids at home, I would think they could probably see it just as good as the kid in the back of the room, if not even better, because they're seeing me, they're hearing me, there is a microphone and a camera, and they're seeing the board. So in the end, that's really what we're looking to do with this. I was recording this, so at the end, if I stop the recording of the Google Meet, then I have that preserved. So just to summarize, we set it up, we plugged it into a Chromebook, we joined the same Google Meet on the Promethean through the app and the OPS along with the Chromebook, and then we just started doing whatever we would do in a normal lesson. Once this is running, you really don't even have to, you don't have to change a thing. You just do your lesson like you would do in a normal situation. So if you have any questions, just ask me. I'm happy to help. I will admit, you know, the first time you set it up, you're kind of like, wait, what? But once it's set up, it's a piece of cake, and I hope you find a lot of awesome uses with it. Look forward to hearing what you're doing with these. Thank you.